Hey D&D family, hope y'all are having a good one. Emma and I are having our first video on the channel today. We're going to be doing an unboxing for you guys. We hope you like it. We're going to have today our Wizkids Icons of the Realms miniature booster packs. We have today the Dungeon of the Mad Mage booster packs. We're really excited about these. These boxes are about $15 or so on Amazon. I'm not 100% what your local comic book store might have them running for if they do sell them, but definitely support those local comic shops. So, again, super excited. The reason being, when we got a couple of boxes a month or so ago, they were on sale for $10, and we got two of these. These are the Waterdeep Dragon Heist set, and each box is going to come with 4 miniatures in it, 1 big one and 3 smaller ones. And what we got out of these boxes were our 2 big ones, were a pit fiend and a crocodile, which was pretty neat. And then we also got some demons that you could use along with your pit fiend as possible NPCs for your battles. And then we also got some other fighters and a spy. Really great for $20. Everything's already hand painted, looks fantastic. So having a little taste here, we're really excited to jump into these much bigger boxes. Dungeons of the Mad Mage boxes.
So big.
We're looking forward to it.
They like to be just bigger than that.
Yeah, they're much taller. Okay, so we already pre-cut our tape here so that we weren't fumbling for you guys. Let's see what we can get into. All right. Ooh, looks pretty cool. Hang tight, look at that. All right. I'll try and keep the big one a bit of a secret for you.
I got it.
I got it here. Here we go. What do we have there? Ooh, that's cool looking.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Some kind of magic user. What does it say on the bottom there?
A human storm sorcerer.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's got like a little bit of like air, water in there.
Yeah, you could have them doing some kind of create water spell
like
or.
The Dragon Prince.
Yeah, the Dragon Prince is a really great show.
So
Emma, look.
A Plum!
We got a flump.
Yes, I wanted a Plum.
We've been very excited about having a flump.
They're so cute.
It's this little guy right up here. They look pretty creepy, but they're actually sweet little guys.
They're so cute. So this flump is actually pretty clear. I don't know. There's not supposed to be clear.
Yeah, I think they can be a variety of colors.
Okay.
So it says here that flumps drift through the Underdark, and they're propelled through the air by jets whose sound give them their name. So I guess they flump along. It glows faintly and reflects mood in its color. If it's soft pink, it means it's amused. Deep blue means sadness. Green expresses curiosity, and crimson red is anger. So I guess this guy is feeling a little sad or lonely because he's blue.
I protect you.
Poor fella.
I'm protecting my little flump.
Ooh, there's such a teeny little thing in here. What could this be? Here, why don't you open that one?
Okay. Ooh, that is tiny. What is this? Ooh, oh, I think it's...
Oh, it's so tiny.
That's really tiny.
What is it?
It's a intellect devourer. It looks like
interesting.
It looks like a little brain.
It does look like a little brain.
It's so tiny. It kind of looks like it's got a mouth.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't.
Let me see real quick. How cool. An intellect devourer resembles a walking brain protected by a crusty covering and set on bestial clawed legs. This foul aberration feeds on the intellect of sentient creatures, taking over the victim's body on behalf of its mind flayer masters. Woo! So I'm guessing this little guy is gonna crawl up and hold on to you and take control of you. But you were exactly right. He looks like a little brain with legs.
It's a crusty brain.
Look at that.
It's a zombie brain.
So we've got our human storm sorcerer, our flump,
and
our
intellectual brain.
Our intellectual
I
devourer.
almost said that. Oh, well, I mean, it looks like a brain, so.
I am really excited to show you guys
Oh my gosh.
this one. It is looking really cool. I'm gonna let you do the honors.
Yes. You get to do it next time. It's so big, it can barely
Here you
fit
go.
in the box.
Throw that up on the battle map.
All right. So here we have this big dragon-looking thing. It's that's big text.
It's got an adult. Remora has.
It looks kind of like a rust monster, kind of. A rust monster is a kind of creature that you would mostly find in caves or dungeons, and if they find you, they're gonna kill your swords and literally everything that's metal. They're rust monster.
Oh yeah, because the rust monster.
They're gonna eat it.
So these, actually, from what I'm seeing, are Arctic predators. The Remoras live in Arctic climes, preying on elk, polar bears, and other creatures that share their territory. They can't tolerate warm weather, having adapted to the cold. They generate a furnace-like heat within their body, which is pretty interesting.
Where would you think the heat would be created?
It's from the inside of their body, so they're going to radiate. It's going to be kind of like standing next to a really hot oven, being close to something. So they're going to radiate that heat, and that's their way to combat the cold. I cannot imagine, putting up a little guy against that big old creature.
Oh shoot! That's not what I meant to do. The mind flayer died. Don't die.
Don't die. Poor Flump. Very cool.
Not the mind flayer, the flump. Oh my gosh! Why do I keep calling
That's
things
super neat, and it looks like we've got an official free-to-play Dungeons and Dragons strategy game for PC. Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. Look at that.
That's cool.
Nice little advertisement. I like it. All
right.
Very nice. You want to go ahead and start opening the second one?
Yes. I'm gonna open this one here.
And like I said, these boxes are about $15 or so on average. There's actually several different sets. I want to say there's 4 or 5 different sets. And we've now gotten from the Dungeons of the Mad Mage and from the Dragon Heist. And so far, thoroughly happy with everything we've gotten. Let's see. Ooh, that's super gross.
So here we have this gray ooze.
Yeah, a gray ooze.
It looks like 2 snakes are stuck in mud.
You can see that the
mud
ooze
is
is reaching out to maybe grab at you or something like that. Go ahead and open the next one.
Alright, we got this one.
The really great thing about miniatures, and people are like, oh, you can play with just about anything, which is true. I mean, if you're running your game and all you have are some buttons or bottle caps, whatever helps you define where your players are and helps people see where the battle's moving, that's totally fine. But the really great thing about miniatures, especially when you're working with kids, is that this just really develops the atmosphere. It really allows for them to better visualize what's going on. And it definitely is going to amp up the, tension if you were to drop a big baddie like this, towering over their miniature. Let's see what we have
So here
next.
we have a Tiefling Battlemaster.
Tiefling Battlemaster, very nice. Very cool. Very cool. I love how the horns are coming out of the helmet.
Yeah, they made it specialized for him.
Right?
Yeah.
Must make putting your helmet on really odd with horns.
Yeah.
Very cool. I really like the shield.
Yeah, the shield's really cool.
And the detail in this Tiefling Battlemaster. Very cool. Everything is hand painted, and it's really nice to see the detail work. And even when you get, like, we have a couple of miniatures that are the same miniature, there's still a slight variation in the painting, just because that's going to happen with each miniature you paint. But it's nice for not too terrible of a price to not have to also go through the extra time of miniature painting if you don't have the time. Love to paint minis, but sometimes it's hard to find that and squeeze that time into your schedule. What do we have next, Emma?
All right, right here we have a thug battlemaster. A thug leader, not a thug battlemaster.
Thug leader.
So it looks like he's got a crossbow here. I've been opening this entire box. Are you sure you don't want to?
No, you go for it. Go for it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta open it down here.
That's okay.
It's so big. Ah! That was hard.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Okay. So right here we have this. How do you pronounce it?
A froghemoth
A froghemoth. It looks like a frog.
with tentacles. Even his mouth is kind of like almost like a displacer beast.
Ugh.
Little
Wait, what's
paw
the
thing. The displacer beast, the cat with the two
Oh, yeah, we
the
have
two
one of
little
those,
claws
right?
things. Yeah, we have one of those minis. That's kind of how this little
Tongue is like.
is shaped. Let's see. So a froghemoth is an amphibious predator as big as an elephant. Its layers are in swamps, and it has 4 tentacles, a thick rubbery hide, fang-filled maw with a pencil tongue, extendable stalk supporting 3 bulbous eyes that face in different directions. So these little guys are actually going to be able to wander, which may give it some kind of advantage.
Yeah,
when
to
you're
see if
fighting
it's,
it,
like, behind.
It'll be able to see around it.
Oh man, that's creepy.
Ooh, it says hungry from birth. Every few years they lay eggs, and the froghemoth cares nothing for its eggs and might even eat the hatchling.
Oh my
They apparently have a very big appetite. I don't know which one I think is creepier, the Remoras or the froghemoth.
Froghemoth.
The froghemoth, you think that's creepier?
The froghemoth.
That's pretty intense.
That's kind of cute.
You think that one's cute?
Yeah, that thing's kind of
Ooh,
cute.
I don't know about that.
I actually kind of like that one.
The quality of these things are really just fantastic.
Yeah.
There's so much detail work put into these. I really, really think that these do such a great job to enhance your game. They really do so much for building atmosphere, for making everybody be able to visualize what's going on. It definitely gives you the impression of the amount of danger you're in when you have such a big baddie like this looming over you in battle.
I'm gonna kill you now.
Something specifically, I mean, that's minis in general, but something specifically about these miniatures is that these minis come straight from the storyline. So when you're flipping through the book and you're seeing different characters, different NPCs that people at Wizards of the Coast have placed in Waterdeep, this is where these miniatures are coming from. You will see pictures of these specific characters while you're flipping through the books, which is pretty cool. It's really nice to be able to go, oh, I'm running this section of Dungeons of the Mad Mage. These are the baddies that apply to this section, and just really bringing the world together to complete the picture for your players. You like this one. I know, I like this one
also,
too.
This is weird because it says ages 14 and up, and
It does say ages 14 and up, and that is something that we're talking about specifically on our channel here. Is that, yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is totally geared towards a more teen and up audience right off the bat, but we think that it's totally applicable to younger ages. And as parents who have kids who have been begging us to play games with them, we're finding ways to make that work.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the minis that we unbox in the future may not be something that we can play with you or with your 3-year-old sister just yet, because you can't have the full context of those baddies or NPCs. But it's definitely, even if you can't use a mini now, you can use a mini later on. Even if you take something out and you're like, I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this flump. I don't know how I'm gonna tie this little guy into my story. Just getting these minis gives you a new spark of idea for what may come in the future. And if you get something that you think is really cool, you can end up building a scenario around that mini. They just do so much to enhance your game.
They really do.
All right, guys, that's it. That's all we have for you today. Hopefully we'll be able to do more unboxings in the future.
Yeah, definitely. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. I had a good time with you. Flump. If you like this video, hit like. If you like the content you see on our channel, please subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. We're hoping to put stuff out every couple of days. Hope to see you guys around.